Hey guys, here with Hayley, and we are playing the cameras again. This is a close call. I think we're going to this one. Yeah, this is better. You want to really have as many of these as possible in the opening so that you can get your money in order, because that's the first part of the game you're really poor. And you want to get out of that poor phase as early as possible, otherwise they can just run this Jackson forever. So I'm away on work, but still recording videos for you, so let me know if the audio is not good, but it should be fine. Dumping 4 in the archives, so we could draw for laundry. Yeah, we'll just run there. So got an HB deck, not really sure what it can be. Quandary's giving us 0 information. I think there's no real point poking the HQ after we just dumped agendas. So we'll just set up for a while. Hopefully we can just keep setting up. So I think I'll play the Hopper. It's a little bit expensive, but we're going to get the Tech Rider triggers, and we're going to get the dollar when we pop it, so that's alright. Seem to have an abundance of cameras. Guess that's all right. So he has 21 bucks, but that's not really enough, right? And we're doing great with our draws. We got 3 tech traders this early. That's not going to happen every time for sure. Credit here or draw and discard levy. I think we draw and discard levy. What I'm really looking for now is the replicator or the bazaar. Well, fair to him. Gonna score a beta test. Is he gonna fire it? He is gonna fire it. This could work great for him or very poorly. Oh, nice. Next gold. Well, we may regret not playing Crescentus this game. I am trying the Polop, but that's really bad for us. Oh dear. Yeah, that's quite a problem for us. So at least it's a destroyer, so we can use sharpshooter for $1 to get in there. But you never want to see your opponent get 20 credits of free ice off a beta test. And now we can install basically any card in there, and we're gonna say, I guess we're gonna go after it. Marcus Batty up top. Okay, that's an issue. X net damage can straight up kill us in the wrong situation. Excuse me. So what are we going to do here? Are we going to let him draw the Batty? Or are we going to investigate this server? I mean, he installed after we threw down the SMC, so it can't be anything that good, right? I feel like we should just set up. So we have not seen the replicator. Boot camp. Okay, he gets his next ice rezzed. Seems legit. It's at 3 now. And he's drawn the Batty. Yeah, this is pretty out of control for us. We are not feeling good about our situation here. I mean, at least we can get 3 cards down. we should have sequenced that differently. Maybe we should have waited in the tech writer, just clicked for a cred, and then put these 3 and then pop the tech writer. Yeah, I feel like we're probably not coming back from that beta test. So this is an ash. We right now have to run twice in this server. $4 a pop to go like that. Atman 4 will be okay for now. I don't know if you put the Jackson down or you put an agenda. Really, he can do whatever he wants, right? He can put the Jackson and he can buy it out the beta test if he has it. Or you can put the agenda and just trust this ash that we can't go twice. Bronze up top, not really what you want to see. Without the replicator, how good is levying just to get our cameras reset? Not very good. I guess we got to play this remote game. Don't think we really have another alternative than to go in there and check it. Yep, let's go after it. Let's see what we got in here. Is it the Batty? Oh shit, it's the Batty. That's gonna be... Hang on. We need a 4th card if it's the Batty, otherwise we're gonna take 4 net damage. It's got to be a Batty agenda, right? Yeah, it's got to be Batty agenda. So we'll do Pancha. Go through here. If we lose 4 programs here, it's not the end of the world. We only have 2 and we can clone them back. Bidding 0, how cheeky. Alright, that happened. Taking 4 nets, fine. We can... I would like to have the replicator, but if we don't, then it's fine. He's just gonna trash both programs. Okay. So I think I'm gonna chip out to avoid taking 4 net. And get some money back in our pocket too. It is the beta test, excellent. So it's looking like we want the levy, we want the clone chip, because you can get the 3rd clone chip that way pretty easily. Do you want the Polop? I think we want the hopper. I don't know, we might want this Polop, but I'm not sure we want to pay the cost to go into HQ. It's my main concern. So he's playing restructures, and maybe he's not playing Adonis campaign. It's like, what do you think of that card, right? Ash is up top, so okay. We might have to go trash that. So I won't install replicator copy, but I will put my hoppers in. My clones in. Don't want any of those. So the Indie is okay here. It's going to let us break neck silver for $4 a pop. Not the best ratio, but tolerable. So go for a levy next turn. I can get my chips out this turn. He's just going to shove an agenda, is he? Fair enough. So what was in his hand? He kind of has to do something with it. So we'll use the Hayley ability. Our turn comes around. There is a food on top of R&D. Well, that's good news. Second sharpshooter is kind of good, but we can clone it out with the Hayley ability, so let's just go to R&D. Another next gold. Okay, that's fair. In that case, what we want is probably access to the zoo before we levy. This is at 5, so it's kind of pricey, but we can afford it, I'm going to say. I'm surprised they haven't fixed this bug yet. So get the food pickup. Freedom is still on the deck. We do like freedom. What's the next card? Blacklist. Whoa. I don't want to see Blacklist. Interesting. So our deck is what? 2 cameras, freedom. Yeah, if we don't levy now, we might not be able to levy next turn. So let's run the levy. And now we have our entire second pass of the deck to deal with this blacklist, should we need to. So did he get a second Batty in R&D, or is he bluffing us with a CVS or some other card? He does seem like he might be pretty all in on Batty next. We have the Sacrificial Construct, which can help save a critical program. I think we have to run this server this turn. We can Atman 4, pay through the zoo. So let's do our amazing trick of 6 cameras. There's a lot of props here. Get our chip out. Now the thing with our chip is we actually have no programs in our heap to use right now. So I'm gonna check the top of R&D. It's Marcus Batty again. Oh man. So we know he is an Ash, right? There's some concern that we're gonna bust this server and it's just gonna be Ash. But this could also be Ash. Really kind of wish we had Crescendos this game. I think we gotta check this remote, but we're going to end up having to worry about Batty. So let's try drawing. This Atman's a bit prone to getting blown to pieces, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to pay 14 to get into the server. That's a little miserable, isn't it? I actually pay 14. I'm really not sure about this turn. If this is a 3-2, I'll be happy. If it's anything else, I'll be unhappy. Because in that case, we should have run and killed the Marcus Batty off of R&D. That's Jackson. Well, the Jackson is gone, which is worth something. He's going to shuffle away the Batty from the top of his R&D. I'm going to actually camera so I can know what he's going to draw. He's going to draw Archived. It's a pretty good draw for him. That will let him refetch his Batty after we trash it. So the thing is, we totally can just pay into the server every turn forever. So no programs in there yet. Okay. Yeah, like there's really no reason we can't just go into this server continuously. And here's where we would have maybe wanted to have the Gordian Blade. Of course, he would not have put the both next bronze on the same server if that were the case, so it's kind of not a fair comparison. Yeah, definitely trash the blacklist. I mean, he can extort us. That's fine, though. Let's check if we want to run R&D this turn. It's biotic, so we don't. We do have the Clot in hand, so if he wants to do a thing, we can... Oh no, we don't have any programs in our heap yet. Right, should have maybe discarded Sharpshooter, but we need all the Sharpshooters we can get. Yeah, okay, I should have discarded the... I should have used the Sharpshooter on the next to save a buck. And then we could have gotten our Clot out that way. Well, fortunately, we're good for the turn. Melange Mining Core. Wow. Yeah, okay. Seems fine. Do I install the other replicator? I think I do, just so that I can not draw it next pass of the deck. That's worth something. So now paying 6 to go to HQ. Not that exciting on its own. If I had the Polop, I would definitely consider it, but I think this turn we're going to just sit back. Well, no, it's actually good to make a run this turn. We can free up a bit of memory. So I will use the Sharpshooter here. And just pay 6 into this, it's fine. See the archived. Okay. So with the freedom, we're in a decent spot to be able to freedom and can take a 3-2 or the other food and win the game that way. Meanwhile, he can install Melange or whatever he wants to install. Cyberdeck's on top of the deck. That's moderately annoying. What is this? It's not the blacklist. I don't know that we care about it. I really don't want to let him res another next dice and get these all to 7. So I'm kind of hesitant to run R&D just to trash what's probably Ash. And probably Ash and Batty, right? We'll see. No, I kind of want to burn this Batty. And maybe this is even a Jackson. Dang, Roto Turret, that's nice for him. So I think we're going to whiff our Hayley ability due to MU. Maybe I should have kept the hopper out to make this a cloud. So we'll see if he's going to Batty me out. Could blow my rig up. It's fine if that's the case. We'll levy immediately before we can get the blacklist on us. So I really don't care about 4 net happening, or sorry, 6 net happening. We got plenty of cards. He's going for the rig clear. I respect that. So we can re-bring Atman 4. Or just Sharpshooter. I think just Sharpshooter is fine. We're still able to run a second time if we clear the CVS and we see something with the camera. Yeah, it's an Ash. So I know he wants to purge. Let's see what's on top now. Concept Hopper. Yeah, can we do this? Yes, we can. If this is not Jackson. I think we just gotta try. So go through that. It could be a second blacklist. In theory. We did it. I gotta say, Freedom Through Equality is possibly the best card in this deck. There's so many food decks out there where it's easy to get 6 points and very hard to get 8. And this makes you win all of those games, every single one. So he hit the 3 ice 20 credit beta test and we just didn't care. Good times for Hayley. Wow. The blacklist could have been really scary. Had this come out at exactly the wrong time, like say we'd blown all our sharpshooters, there would probably have been a time when he could have res the blacklist, put the Ash on it, put maybe a 4th ice here and just hard locked us. Because we had the zoo and we had the Inti, but we didn't necessarily have a way to go through rotor turret repeatedly. And this is hard ETR. So interesting stuff. Like, the deck certainly has weaknesses, just not many decks are poised to take advantage of the weaknesses. Thanks for watching, guys.